Just handling something downstairs right quick. What about you?
Chilling.
Okay, give me 1 second. Oh fuck. I didn't even realize I fell asleep when I got home and shit.
Is that why we late?
Yeah, I was knocked out.
But you called me. So what? Did you fall asleep after you called me?
Yeah, I thought I sent it, but I just knocked out.
Yeah,
And I'm kind of irritated. I fell asleep, but fuck it.
it's all good.
What's good, everybody in the chat?
So who told Chris Brown he was even on Michael's level? You just now clearing this shit up. Like was there ever a doubt? Like no, you're not Michael Jackson. You'll never be Michael Jackson. I just thought that was funny. I'm like, why are you even talking about this? I never saw him as a next Michael.
Me neither.
So thanks for clearing it up. I could have told him himself. Yeah, you're not Michael. You'll never be Michael.
The fact that even people comparing people to Michael Jackson today is crazy.
Right, for real.
Said Jennifer Hudson got a new show coming out. That's nice. There's a Michael Jackson biopic coming soon. Another one. Another one.
Another one. Another one.
Q said I heard a story that Michael Jackson was going to do the music for Sonic. Yeah, I told y'all that story. He actually did do the music, so Sam said, do you like Nightmare Before Christmas? Love that movie. You got this album right or no?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm about to start in just 1 second. I'm about to just pull up. I don't have that many notes for this album, so Boogie Nights. Hey, have you heard that people are not trying to buy gas like the weekend of Independence Day?
And they're trying to buy gas?
Yeah, for their car.
Why not?
They're trying to make the gas price to go down, and I guess since it's Independence Day, it's trying to say something, but honestly, it's not gonna do shit.
Exactly. Well, so you're gonna forfeit your own holiday for gas? That's not gonna change the price.
It's not. 'Cause all day today, I've been seeing don't buy gas between July 2nd till July 4th and shit.
And I haven't seen it.
I'm just like y'all crazy. I get it, but still, it's just like come on now, niggas are wild.
Yeah,
Hope you guys checked out the 1998 list that we did last night.
that was great. But what's the next year we doing? 89?
Yeah, 89 and R&B albums.
Okay.
I'll let you know when we do that.
89, that wasn't no great year. You thought that was a good year?
I mean, I just picked something from the 80s. Do you have a good R&B or some shit?
The 90s. I don't like 80s R&B except for like a few artists. It's like a lot of that shit didn't age well to me. You
I
know,
mean, Guy's album came out 89, so
that was great. Well, a few would have an exception. Janet, Guy, Soul to Soul,
yes.
New Edition, The Barge, but that other shit, the Luther shit, that third album, oh god, Busybody.
It's 89, not 83.
I know. I'm just talking about 80s R&B in general though. At the Gap band after 82, they went downhill. You know, we're not even gonna talk about Teddy. Well, Teddy was like the beginning of the 90s, but you know, it's like So a lot of it did not age well at all.
Not me to sleep this long. I gotta go right back out after this. So what do you in nine? What do you in R&B? Would you say you want to do?
In the 80s,
I mean, it don't have to
I
be
don't even
'80s.
know.
I
I got to
mean, we
look
can
at.
do anything.
I
It
love
don't
the
have to be.
70s and I love 70s and I love 90s R&B. I think 70s was like one of the best, you know, that people skip over to talk about fucking Omarion no telling ass, and I don't get
Talk
that.
about who?
Omarion, whatever his name is. Oh,
Oh, God.
like really? Omarion?
That's the
Nah.
best they can come up with.
I'll
Omarion and
pass on that.
Mario. Really?
I'll pass on that. Passing on those. I didn't listen to
Yeah.
none of those artists,
And they're gonna have
you
a
know.
bonus with Ray J, Pleasure People. I mean, I'm like, come on now.
Trash.
Who's picking up these lineups?
I think Swizz and Tim were drunk when they're making these matchups. Because you can't be serious.
This is what y'all been waiting for. This is what y'all been hyping up.
I'm not watching it. I
Nope.
could care less.
I got shit I gotta do
Nope.
anywhere.
Nope. We got other things to do than watch that garbage. And Jim Jones and Bleak, like what? Like they don't got 20 hits,
Exactly.
so I don't understand that at all.
Yeah, this season sucks.
Like what?
This season sucks so far. That's what should happen when you let white people into the culture.
The fact that he can even say that he's a better lyricist than Rakim, and then you want to, I guess Rakim said, I'm not fucking with you, so he goes to Bleak. Like, come on.
Yeah, like how you go from Rakim to Bleak?
That don't even sound right. Oh, man. These niggas is fools. Like, I can't name 10 Bleak songs, yet alone 20. Somebody said they like to see Common versus Ice Cube and reignite that old beef, but that wouldn't match up either, though.
No.
Ice
And
Cube
then
is
this
Ice
that's
Cube
the
did gangster shit. Common don't. So how would you match gangster rap with conscious rap? It don't match.
they just want to see shit pop off. I'm not
Yeah,
even gonna take that shit seriously.
for real.
Bitch, nigga with an attitude named Cube. Step to the calm with the feud. Love that line though.
You know, I guess people are afraid of Buster Rhymes. That's what it is. They're afraid of Buster. You know what? Nobody wants to battle Missy. I don't get
Keep
it.
talking. We might have a Busta Rhymes versus Lil Boosie and shit.
Oh God.
I'm going downstairs just to check one thing. Then we're gonna start this shit.
Yeah. PJ was good, yo.
I'm ready to start whenever you are.
All right.
All right, what's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing this lovely Monday night? It's your boy Reg in the building. Got my homeboy Try with me.
What up?
So happy belated Father's Day. Happy belated Juneteenth. You know what? You said what? I just got a random question before we start this review.
What's good?
Do black people go around saying Happy Juneteenth? I'm just
No,
asking. Okay.
I don't even look at it as a real holiday. I think it's just some
Yeah.
shit that they just gave us. Like, oh, here you go, here
Cause
you
I just
go.
realized
That's it.
like a lot of fucking businesses closed today. I'm just saying to myself, if my check do not come tomorrow from my aunt,
Right.
because y'all really want to recognize this shit as a holiday, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. That's all I'm gonna be fucking saying. Cause don't get me wrong, don't get me wrong, don't get me wrong. I understand freedom of slavery, I understand all that shit, but white people have been doing too much with this fucking holiday. I am tired of Juneteenth.
Right.
Like they white people just treated this shit like a fucking brand and stuff
Like it's
like
their
that. You
shit.
know? You said what?
Like it's their shit. Like
Right, and that's
what y'all celebrating? We the ones that got whipped for like 400 years. The hell you celebrating?
exactly
You know. I'm sorry, I didn't get the memo on that.
so fucking stupid. But I just wanted I felt kind of weird saying it, but you know what? Fuck that shit. Okay, y'all got here. Okay, whatever. Album we're gonna talk about today, Heatwave with their album Too Hot to Handle. This is
Yes.
their debut album that came out on well, it came out first in the UK on June 15th, 1976, but on the UK it came out May 30th, 1977. On it came out in the US and Epic Records and stuff like that too. It was produced by Barry Blue, who was like an English singer and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? He had that song, Dancing on a Saturday Night. That title sounds so fucking familiar, but if it comes to me, it'll come to me. Fuck it. I can't think right now. Singles albums known for are Boogie Nights and Always and Forever. The personnel of Heatwave include Johnny Wilder Jr., one of
Uh,
the best and most underrated falsetto singers ever in soul music. I don't want to hear no one give him his just due. Keith
mm-hmm.
Wilder, Eric Johns, Rod Temperton. Um, yes, that same Rod Temperton that wrote for Michael Jackson, of course, in the Thriller album and stuff. Mario Mentes and Ernest Bilbo Berger. Eric Johns on guitar, Rod Temperton on keyboards and synthesizers, Mario Mentes on bass guitar, Bilbo on drums, and the Wilder brothers was definitely on vocals and stuff like that. All right, so long story short, how did y'all get into Heatwave? What's up with Try?
Heatwave. It was the Boogie Nights song and Always and Forever. That was like a classic ballad being played everywhere. People had proms, they played that. They parties and they slow dance to that song. That song was in House Party, the first one, and
Yes.
it's always had that 70s feel to it, and you know, um, Too Hot to Handle. A lot of those songs from this album is like, that was being played at the crib. So, that was my introduction to them, and great disco. And you know how much I love disco, so it's right up my alley. And that's really like my how I got into them.
Got you. Yeah, man. Honestly, I heard this song, "Always and Forever," which pretty much got me into them and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
to be real with you, the first album had a lot of hits that got me into them. They
Hmm.
were just a group I've always heard growing up and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Beyonce just dropped a new single. Okay, yeah, pretty dope group and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I've always loved like the singing between like the Wilder brothers, for real. That's what really got me into them.
Right.
Um, one of my favorite Heatwave songs, "Star of the Story," which who sampled that shit? I want Far Side fans. Y'all should know about that song, especially during that Live in California days. That's all I want to say. But yeah,
Hmm.
I've always felt like Heatwave was just a very unique group, as it's like they were funky, but at the same time they were very versatile with their style. Like they could have definitely done that disco sound very well and stuff like that. And they switched it over with the jazz and mixing it up with like of course like the English music and stuff like that too, which dare I say I feel like Heatwave definitely set the bar for the Brit pop groups like the Sades, the Loose
Right.
Ends, and
Hmm.
stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, BJ, mind blowing decisions. Love that fucking track. And that's on the second album and stuff like that too.
Right.
What's up, BJ? How you doing? So yeah, man, definitely a very very unique rock group. I mean, not rock group, R&B group and stuff like that. So the story of Heatwave pretty much starts. They were basically a funk band based on Dayton, Ohio, which a lot of the great groups like the Ohio Players, Lakeside. It's like Ohio was just that birthplace for like a lot of funk. If I'm not mistaken, Zapp and Roger came from that area too. Um, and so you had Johnny Wilder. Pretty much, he wasn't like an army brat and stuff like that. He pretty much stayed in Germany, and that's how he met Rod Temperton when he relocated to the United Kingdom and stuff like that too. Because if I'm not mistaken, he pretty much put an ad on the paper looking for like band members and stuff like that, and that's how he met Rod Temperton at first. And so next thing you know it, they formed a group, but they originally called themselves Chicago's Heatwave and whatnot too. You know what I'm saying? So what ended up happening was the fact that John Wilder actually called his brother Keith Wilder, who at that time he had a band in Dayton, Ohio, and they pretty much wanted him to join the band and stuff like that. The group signed to GTO Records in 1976, where GTO was a UK based label, while Epic Records distributed their music in the United States and whatnot. And so that's pretty much how you got the Too Hot to Handle album. You know what I'm saying? Love the album cover.
Hmm.
Definitely had like the fucking vinyl or wait, what is it? 'Cause- Yeah, the vinyl record. Pretty much melting on the fucking wax and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's at that time. That's how vinyls be and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If you put it in, keep it in the sun, it's gonna look like this.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shit. Respect the physical. That's all I gotta say. All right. And then pretty much they had pretty much a little bit of their history in the back and stuff like that. It's talking about like the
Yeah.
first singles that they dropped and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Um, yeah, man, pretty interesting. Not really that much in the book,
Yeah,
but just
the sleeve is pretty blank.
it's blank. Yeah,
Yes, there's nothing on it.
nope.
It's just fucking fucking beer. That's all. Just a a dope record. That's about it.
Right, that's all you need to
Nothing,
see.
nothing on the sleeve. It's just blank.
Definitely. All right, 9 songs. Let's get this shit started. Track number one, Too Hot to Handle. Nice way to begin this song. I love the funky, upbeat nature of that song and whatnot. Definitely nice vocaling from the Wilder Brothers. Love it.
Yeah, it was dope. I definitely enjoyed the song, and it was real funky, nice beat, nice bass line, the horns, the guitars in it. Um, yeah, it was a great way to start the album off.
Yes, sir. Track number two, Boogie Nights. Love this fucking. It's to me, it's the intro of the track that solidifies that with the harps and everything like that, and then with the vocal and like that Boogie Nights. Like it's some very Earth, Wind, and Fire s kind of shit. And then once that bass line hits with the groove like that Boogie
Hmm.
Nights, love that transition. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's definitely how you combine the disco elements with like the funkier elements and stuff like that. The
Hmm.
intro was so good. Paris, all my Paris fans, he sampled that for Ebony from the Devil Made Me Do It album and stuff like that. Very very dope album in my
Right.
opinion. Probably my second favorite Paris album too. But yeah, very very dope song. Nice little groove with it and shit like that too. I love it.
Yeah, that was dope. Definitely enjoyed it. Nice disco track, background vocals, the guitars in it. Definitely a banger.
Yes, sir. Track number three, Ain't No Half Steppin'. It's safe to say that a lot of hip hop have sampled from this album.
Hmm.
And this is probably my favorite track off this whole fucking album and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That ain't
Right.
no half stepping. I love that fucking beat.
That was dope.
Definitely had a very distinctive kind of sound and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Love the guitars and the keyboards that was used on this track as well too. Very 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 dope joint. I love it.
And you already know Big Daddy King sampled this for his big hit in
Of course.
'88. You know what I'm saying? And that's where he got that from. And it was a solid joint. Definitely enjoyed it. Like the beat.
Definitely. Oh Jesus. Next track, Always and Forever. I mean, this is arguably their signature track and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a very sensual ballad. A little trivia about this song. I think because when this song came out, it wasn't a single when it came out, but it got very popular when people started like playing this at their proms, school dances. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're just having a house
Right.
party and stuff like that too. And
Right.
it was Johnny Wilder. He said the fact that he felt that Heatwave music was timeless once people loved Always and Forever and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Uh huh.
I mean, you said what?
No, I hear you.
Yeah. What else? What else? What else? It's like I said, it's a very unique, it's a very classic, unique song, very sensual ballad and stuff like that. A lot of people have said this was like their best song on the album and stuff too. Which again, I love this song. It's probably my second favorite song off this album and shit too. So, oh, and Johnny Wilder probably made his best performance on this track as well too. So,
Who wrote Always and Forever?
who wrote it?
Yeah.
Um, Give me a second. I got it right here. Rod Temperton.
There you go. It was
Yes.
great. Definitely. I always, anytime I hear the song, I think back to when Martin's character in House Party was slow dancing with that girl, and he's like singing in her ear, and she's
Yes.
looking at him like, "Nigga, nigga, you better stop it." Like he's singing all off beat and everything,
Hilarious
and
scene.
yeah, it was great. That was definitely a classic ballad and really nice slow beat, and it was sung beautifully. That definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was sung very beautifully and stuff like that too. You know
And
what
it,
I'm
and the
saying?
thing is like he built like it didn't waste no time like building up. Like it might be like a minute into the track, and it's like the dude is already hitting the high notes on that song. So usually when you have a ballad, it builds up a crescendo to when they start belting the high notes and everything. But he didn't waste no time with this.
Yeah, and that was very different from like a lot of R&B songs at that time too. Cause compare this song to like Reasons from Earth, Wind, Fire and
Hmm.
stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Once you got to the bridge, that's when Philip hits the high note and stuff like that. But
Right.
the way how Johnny was singing that song too is just like he
Hmm.
pretty much grabbed the audience's attention us with them first couple of notes, and so once he
Right.
hit that high note, it was a wrap. I'm telling you.
And
Um,
even like a song like Michael Jackson, the Lady in My Life, like he built up
yeah,
to when he started, belting out those high notes on the song at the end. So
yes. And it's crazy too, because if I'm not mistaken, I think Rod Temperton wrote "Lady of My Life" too.
right.
Shit. So maybe that's just a technique that Rod Temperton
Right.
utilized and stuff like that too. God damn it! Where the hell's my speaker plug? Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. So next track we got is Super Soul Sister. Pretty straightforward track. I love the bass line on this fucking track. Giving respect to the black women with this track as well. I love it.
Yeah, this was dope. I definitely enjoyed it. Had a nice beat, real funky track. Love the bass and the guitars on here.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, cool. My fault. I didn't hear a word you just said about the song.
I said it was good. I like the bass and the guitars on it. Real funky track.
Yeah, very funky track. This even could have been a single though, either. But
Yeah.
yeah, man. Next track, All You Do Is Dial. Another nice little groovy melody with this one as well too. I mean, I think what I got from this track right here is just pretty much like um man waiting for his female and stuff like that. Give her a call, planning out their shit. You
Mm,
know what I'm saying? Pretty again a pretty
right.
straightforward track. I fucking love it.
Yeah, this was definitely dope. Real melodic, mid tempo track. Nice beat. The guitars, the keys on this. It's one of my favorites on here.
Yes, sir. All right. Next track we got is "Lay It On Me." That's next fucking track. Um, this one was okay. I wasn't really too big on this one right here. I mean, I got what they were trying to do, but it wasn't really one of my favorites.
This one I like. I definitely enjoy this one, and it's another melodic joint, and the beat was nice. There's the singing. We had like a falsetto like El DeBarge, like singing in the high falsetto was definitely enjoyed it, and the bass line.
Yeah, definitely hear your point about that. Next track we got "Show Enough Must Be Love." This probably might be my favorite song off the side two or second half of the album and stuff like that. Love the usage of the synthesizers with this one. Kind of gave like a little futuristic kind of feel to it. You know what I'm saying? Definitely love the vocalists by the Wilder brothers and stuff too. Yeah, I fucking love it.
So enough must be love. This is one of my favorites also. Real melodic, slow tempo. You know who sampled this, right?
Who sampled it?
Wu Block when they did that album.
See, it's been
And
years since I peeped that album.
yes, the track driving around. That's with Sheik and Master Killer and Jizza and Erica Badu on the chorus. And like they
Oh,
sample
okay.
the bass line driving round, and that part they sampled in there, and the bass line, and then you got Erica Badu singing on the chorus. That part they took from
Uh-huh.
this song. Yeah, this is
Got you.
dope. I definitely enjoy this.
Got you. Alrighty. And the last song, Beat Your Booty. Uh, Again, that was okay. It was like a danceable track. I could have done without that track as
That's
well.
what that's what you tell a chick when she coming through. I'm gonna beat your booty. Yo, this is dope. I like it. It was okay. It's not one of my favorites like the other ones, but it was cool.
Definitely. Overall, this album to me, very, very, very dope album. It did kind of falter a little bit towards maybe like the second half and stuff like that too. I kind of felt like the strongest tracks was probably up until maybe the first six tracks. My favorites and stuff like that. But the last three, could have done. Some of them was good. Some songs was just better than others. I think that's the best way to put it. But at the same time too, I felt like the band definitely constructed a very unique sound already from the gate with this fucking album and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Me personally, I'm more for this is a good album, and this one and Central Heating was very good as well too. But this album
Central
again
heating,
very so what?
central heating that we don't have up here in New York City. That's a southern thing. Central heating
Shit,
and the West Coast.
I'm weak. But yeah, well, this album is very dope. I'll definitely give it a four out of five. Mike.
I'm giving this a classic. I think they had some big records on here with Always and Forever, like one of the best ballads ever, and Too Hot to Handle and Boogie Nights, Ain't No Half Stepping. Everybody, that song alone, like when that song plays, you know who sampled that song. That's how iconic it is. I
Right.
love it. So I'm definitely giving it 5 mics. I think it's underrated, and again, we don't hear nobody discuss Heatwave enough. You know what I'm saying when it comes to disco and you know that genre.
We don't.
You know, so it's definitely a great album to me, and funky dance tracks and ballads, and I love it.
Yeah, I definitely hear your opinion about that track. I mean, the album and stuff too. All right. I'm gonna stay on for about another 10 minutes. 'Cause I still gotta get ready to head out and shit. But tomorrow is the Barry White reviews and stuff like that. Yeah, that's tomorrow shit. Because
That's
originally this was
tomorrow,
supposed to be yesterday, but
right?
we both had shit we had to handle yesterday, and so that's why I just wanted to
I did. What did I
re-edit
have
the
to
next.
handle?
Huh?
What did I have to, what did I do yesterday? I was good.
I mean, I had some shit I had to handle too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know the what's your name? I know you had a live earlier today and shit too.
Yeah, with Dame,
Yeah,
we was talking about the Lady of Rage album.
necessary roughness. Oh god,
That album was not good. It might be like 3 or 4 tracks I like on there. It wasn't a great album though.
it wasn't. Wasn't a good
Average
album
white
at
band
all.
on Heatwave. I'm going with Heatwave, BJ. I'm still going with them.
What was the question?
Average white band on Heatwave.
I might be sacrilegious, but I gotta go with the average white band over Heatwave. Honestly,
Okay.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I fuck with Heatwave, but I feel like average white band was a bit more funkier. Heatwave was more on the R&B side and shit.
Mhm. I think BG's better than all of them. So you know, give me the BGs over average white band and Heatwave.
I don't know about all that though, but okay. I
No,
don't know about. I
okay.
like the beat
But not
though,
not
but
all of they shit. Just give me the disco BGs. Not the shit before the disco ever. Just give
okay,
me all the
okay.
disco shit. You got to like Children of the World and Spirits with was it Spirits Flying or something? Them
Right.
shits. Saturday Night soundtrack, Saturday Night Fever soundtrack. Give me those three albums over Heatwave and Average
Okay.
White Band.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Cause I haven't heard all the
Yeah,
BG shit,
yeah, not
but
all they shit.
some of the early '60s stuff, I'm just like, it's too monkeys, too Beatles esque.
Yeah. Well, that's what made them change up they. I mean, if you saw the Bee Gees documentary, that's what made them switch up their sound because it was like the disco era was coming in and they still had that Beatles sound and shit. You
Right.
know, once they hooked onto the disco stuff, they just blew up again.
I feel you on that. I mean, they weren't like the only group to change their sound. Cool and the Gang
Right.
changed their sound too when disco came. So
Like Cool and the Gang was good though. Cool, Cool and the Gang
uh,
was good. I did anything after Joanna I checked out, but 70s Cool and the Gang up until what like 83, 84. That was it for me. Like after Joanna and Tonight, checked out from them.
to
I
me,
told
after
you 80s R&B. A lot of them niggas ain't last long.
they didn't.
He was in the Doobie Brothers. BJ.
You talking about Michael McDonald?
Yeah, Doobie Brothers was great too.
Yeah, that was another group that got more R&B and funkier. Hell, they even got more R&B before Michael McDonald came out. To be real with you,
Right.
take what was that one album that came out with Black Water? Had a few funkier grooves on that one and shit. But see, I'm liking these questions and shit like that. What about the
I'm not liking
dramatics
this
or
one.
the? You
Don't
said what?
don't ask me. Don't ask this shit if you ain't listening to these artists. Cause I see Dramatics and Delphonics. I know y'all motherfuckers ain't listening to this shit. I know y'all ain't listening to this shit. You know.
Dramatics or the Delphonics? And that's a hard one, honestly, because the dramatics they basically got each member could have basically been a lead singer on its own, but then Delphonics it was mostly just between those brothers and shit too. I'm about to go with dramatics on this one. They kind of grew on me in recent years.
Gloria Gaynor definitely is another one that's not talked about. Her album is phenomenal,
She
and
alright.
it's like they only talk about like that one song she did, and that's it.
I wasn't a big
Yeah.
Gloria Gaynor fan like that.
Her album is dope. That's a disco album. You listen to that album, straight disco.
She can sing though, but that's that strong disco I just can't really vibe with.
Strong disco. What kind of disco you like?
I mean, I like disco, but most of the disco I fuck with, it definitely had a strong R&B bit. Like, the Jackson's Destiny, Diana Ross's Diana. That was
Yeah.
just like disco to the fullest and
Oh,
shit like that.
you don't like the pure disco. You like the R&B disco.
Now, I do because, Donna Summer is pure disco. Well,
Uh-huh. Shit. What about
she had a
Chic?
little art. Chic.
What about
Yes, I love
Chic is
Chic.
pure disco. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. But they also have a very funk undertone to them, too.
Right.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Where the fuck my other. Oh, hell no. My other Barry White album. Oh, there it is. Whoo! Bro, I was like, hold the fuck up, man. The Walrus.
Yes. I don't got that one. I got Stone Gone. I got that one in the or there's like one he did with like this orchestra. I got that one.
Got you. Yeah, man. I remember this was actually some of the first records I got from the record store I be going to and shit.
Dope.
Yes, sir. Finally talking about Barry White on his channel and shit. Finally.
Mhm.
It's gonna be a double review
Hall
tomorrow.
and Notes needs to be discussed also. We gotta do some Hall and Notes stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some Hall Notes albums and stuff.
Their albums,
Wait,
some of
wait,
their albums are still available.
you got Private Eyes, right?
No, I have Rockin' Soul Part Two and well the other ones are, I'm gonna get the Private Eyes and what's the one with the red cover? I forgot the name of that shit.
H2O.
H2O, that one. Voices. I didn't get Voices. Voices they will be released on Record Store Day last year, but I never picked it up.
Yeah, Voice. That's the one with Kiss on my list, right?
Yeah, they got like some bonus tracks on there on that one.
My friends wonder why I call you all the time. What can I say? That's my shit, boy. Shy Lights or the Staple Singers? Staple Singers for me, Sam. I was just watching Let's Do It Again last night too.
BJ, you need to come on with us and discuss some Hall and Notes, yo. We can't talk about Biggie all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm done talking about Biggie because I ain't talking about them posthumous albums. Well, Junior Mafia Conspiracy, that's coming soon though, but
Right.
I ain't talking about the posthumous album, but I can kiss my ass.
Yeah, me neither. You know what I mean? Get on here and talk some Blue Eyed Soul with us.
I don't even like that title either, but okay. Shit.
Right. Hey, apparently it's a genre. You know.
Niggas don't call it white rap is blue eyed rap.
No, they don't do that. Yeah, that sounds so whack anyway.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said blue eyed
You
soul
know.
always sounded whack to me.
Eric Sermon got green eyes. Is they are they saying he makes green eyed hip hop? Like,
Right? Like Smokey Robinson
you
light
know,
skin. They may say Smokey
that's
Robinson make light skin music and
that's
shit.
that's light skin rap. Light skin rap. Nah, we're not doing a breakdown. We're just discussing those two Barry White albums.
Yeah.
Come on here tomorrow with us and discuss. I know you love Barry White. You know,
I'm trying to figure out what's a good time we can talk about this tomorrow. I
I'm
might do
doing
it a
a
little
live.
early.
I'm doing a live at I think it's at 8. I want to say another LG live. So anything after 8 o'clock, I'm free.
Okay. Um, cool. I'll definitely let you know and keep you updated. What the fuck is my tablet charger at? What the fuck? Ugh, I hate when I lose shit. I hate when I lose fucking shit. Ugh. What are y'all doing? The Scarface made album. I'm gonna plan that out. I'm gonna see when Dame's available for that. Just to let y'all know, Mike is gonna join us for the collections video on July 3rd.
So that's what's up.
I was thinking about doing a Bill Cosby and Sidney Poitier movie breakdown and shit.
Yeah, you said that. You mentioned that to
Yeah,
me.
I might do that, and then the next week I'm gonna do Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder and shit. I forgot how funny Let's Do It Again was and shit like that. That was my fucking shit.
Yeah.
Uptown Saturday Night. Still gotta see little piece of the action and shit like that.
Stone Gone. That's the one we talking about tomorrow. Stone Gone and the other album we doing.
Yeah, I got so much to give. I
Oh, the
cannot
Man.
wait.
That's the other one I got. I got the Man and the like. I think it's like Love Orchestra. Some orchestra album he did with his band.
Yeah, I need to get my hands on the man. I was so close on getting it one time, but
Yeah.
bills. No, let me check out this new Beyonce song and shit.
I heard it's a disco album too that she did.
She's doing a
That's
disco
like
album.
that's what it is. It's supposed to be a disco album.
Dis- disco.
Disco. Yes.
So what? Drake is doing house music and Beyonce is doing disco. Okay.
Hey, I like
I
it.
mean,
I you know, it sound better than that certified lover boy shit. I ain't like that at
what, the
all.
Drake album? Man,
Yeah. The
I
EDM
ain't
shit,
listening.
it fit him though, you know what I mean?
I ain't listening to that shit. That's why it's like I don't want now. I know how this is gonna be. People gonna be like, "Oh, Drake brought me into house music." I'm like, I don't want to hear that. Fuck it. That's
Well,
why it's like,
Drake
give me,
ain't he ain't bring
go
me into
ahead.
house music. So I'm just saying like the EDM sound it fits him. Like he's singing mostly on this album. It's more singing than rapping. But the EDM sound fits him when he's singing.
This is weird. Okay, 2022 is just a weird year.
What you want Beyonce to do? What drill R&B? She ain't gonna do that shit.
No, 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 no. Because
If she's doing,
when he had said disco, I was just like Beyonce, because it kind of bring me back to self-titled album and shit.
right, if she's doing disco, that's a good thing.
That's something that someone needs and shit. Like
Right, right.
an upbeat kind of sound and shit. Because what we gonna wait for? Megan Thee Stallion to drop some new shit? Like,
I'm not waiting for her.
okay, this has a nice vibe to it. Okay, I can vibe to this shit better than that
Right.
fucking Drake house shit. And then you gonna say that Logic had an album of the year? I don't
Yes, he
believe
do.
myself,
Logic
nigga.
album is fire.
Logic,
I
get
fuck with
the
it.
fuck out of here.
Logic album is banging. It is not no drill rap. It is not no trap shit. It is straight boom bap, and he got a lot of good features on there.
Okay,
His
this
best
is
album,
hot.
his best album, easily his best album.
This shit is
There's nothing
hot
else that's
though.
touching me. Young Sinatra, not everybody. None of those other albums is touching
Okay,
this shit.
you're true.
I'm telling you,
Now
we'll listen to the album.
you're
Look,
cute.
I'm not gonna say it's a banging album if I don't feel like it's a good album. Okay,
So,
if I heard it
so
and
you
it was
still feel
whack, I
like
would have
the
came
greatest
on and
story?
said it was a whack album. Huh?
So you feel like that album is better than the greatest story?
Yes, this is his best
Oh,
album.
yeah,
This
yeah.
is his best album.
I'm gonna listen to it myself. Cause we can do a review on this shit if you want.
Let's do it. 30 tracks. I ain't hear not one bad song on this 30-track album.
30
Motherfuckers
tracks.
make 9 tracks. It's 30 tracks.
30 tracks.
Yes. Well, I mean, there's some skits
Of
thrown in, but
Logic
it's
going,
mostly like
of Logic going, I'm a mixed nigga. Respect me because I mix.
it's like some skits he have on the album. Like you got like a skit with Michael Rappaport and there's like other people that called in, but it's from Master Flex is actually hosting the album. It's like a mixtape.
Oh
Like he's
God.
hosting the same way Kid Capri hosted Damn is the same way from Master Flex hosted the Logic album.
Oh God. You said Funk Master Flex, man.
Yes,
Oh
he's
God.
hosting the album. It's niggas out here
I'll
that's
wait till
making
Beyonce comes out.
motherfuckers making 4-song EPs and they sound like crap. This is a 30-track album and it's fire.
I'll wait till Beyonce comes out with her record. I'd rather do Chris Brown
Yeah.
than Logic and
You
shit.
don't know, Tim. Tim, you got to put them on, bro. It's like we can't talk about Wu-Tang all fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got it. We old school too, but we got to give respect to the new artists when they doing their thing. Because if we
And that's
don't talk
true.
about the new artists, then people gonna be bitching like, oh, y'all never review newer artists. When I'm giving props to newer artists, then people still want to bitch and complain.
And that's true. I do. That's true. We talk about newer artists and shit like that. But my thing with Logic, this is my thing with Logic that turned me off. He had that interview, and this is after the whole suicide song came out, talking about no one respects me because I'm a mixed rapper, yada yada yada. I'm just like, nigga, what the fuck is this nigga
Well,
talking about?
he still talk about that on the album. So the same way
And that's
Game
what I don't want to hear that
Game,
fucking.
hey, Game been name dropping for how long, and people still accept him. So you know what I'm saying? That's just part of who they are. You
You
know,
don't hear
and he's
J.
dissing
Cole.
people on the album.
Who he dissing?
He called out Needle Drop. He called out Jay Electronica.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He called
Two
out
of the
some people
biggest
on this
watch
album.
about you. Ooh.
Right. He called out some people on this album because he said something about Needle Drop. His fan base wear like a bunch of corduroy shirts and they don't know shit about hip
Yeah.
hop.
Fuck Needle Drop. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Fucking family and shit.
I'm like, hey, how long we been saying that about Needle Drop? That's nothing new.
Okay.
You know.
All right. Maybe there might be
But
some.
he got big features. Westside Gun cannot rap. Like he has dope albums because of the production and the features, but he can't spit a bar to save his life. He say the same shit over and over. You can't even compare Logic rhymes to Westside Gun. He don't say shit. It's every album. It's the same thing. Great production, great features, but Westside don't say what. Look, listen,
Chill,
you're
chill.
talking to. Listen, we covered every Griselda review when we was on that other podcast. West Side Gun was great for the culture and bringing together art and the sneaker culture back into hip hop when it was forgotten about. I feel, but when we coming down to lyricism, Benny and Conway are the better ones on that label. It's not West Side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
You don't compare Logic rhymes to West Side Gun because there's no comparison.
all right. I'm gonna listen to the Logic out. We might do a review on this maybe next week then. Because
If
if
I'm
TJ,
telling you the album is fire, look. When I said
I,
this a couple months ago about what album was it, and then we had to review the joint. I forgot what album that came out, and we ended up doing a review for that joint. It was something we did, and I'm like, yo, this album is fire, yo. Was it the Currency joint? It was some. It was an album that I was
it was
like, yo, we got a Currency
currency.
album, and that was a fire album.
Well, see,
But
currency.
Currency is consistent
He's
though.
always been consistent. So
Yeah.
I can expect nothing less
This
from currency.
album, this album is fire. I'm telling you. I've heard all the Logic shit, all his mixtapes. This album is his best one. Better than everybody, better than the Young Sinatra joints, better than all the Bobby
And
Tarantino, all that
see,
other shit.
let me listen to. I'm gonna listen to it myself. And I'll definitely. Cause
Did you hear the
we'll talk about this.
did
So
you
what?
did you hear the Russ album last year? The Chomp? You heard that one?
The which one album?
Chomp 2 from Russ. Did you hear that album last year when he had like
I'm
Ninth
not a
Wonder
I'm not
producing?
a Russ fan.
That album was fire too. That was a dope album, one of the best last year.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Russ, Joyner Lucas like that.
Listen, I don't care to talk about Tupac and shit like that all the time. Like we got to give respect to these newer artists
Yeah,
when they dropping dope shit.
and
You know
that's
what I'm
true.
saying?
That's true. Because sometimes it be struggle. Like that's why with a lot of these reviews, notice how it's like a lot of 2000s hip hop reviews we're doing lately and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? Or even
Right,
that. And even if we do something new and shit like that, I always go with you. Like we did Armani Caesar. Hell, we even talked about
right,
Megan Thee Stallion's Good News album and shit. We
right.
talked about Currency's new album.
Yes,
We
that was
talked
fire.
about yeah, that was fire. But it's just like there's certain artists I would not really talk about on this channel. See, Tim, he's talking about would you I listen to the Drake album? Well, I'm not a Drake fan, so
Well, I like the Drake album. Like I said, like to me, Drake's best stuff is behind him now. But I do like it better than that Certified Lover Boy. I don't think that was good. And people got caught up in the hype when he was dissing Kanye on there, and I feel like that's why they only listened to the album because they wanted to hear what he had to say about Kanye.
yeah. But
You know
see,
what I'm saying?
like, yeah, but to answer Tim's question, I mean, I, hmm, at least Logic. I can one thing I'll give Logic is he has some stuff substance in his music than Drake. I'll give him that to
Yes,
Logic.
yes.
Which
Drake need to. Well, we know what Drake is. He need to stick to just doing songs about women. Just sing your songs for the women. That's your lane. When he start coming out of that and he try to battle rap people, that's when he have problems because he's not a battle rapper. You can't battle Pusha T.
and the thing about it also is just like the thing that the Drake fan base do not want to admit is like he's just throwing shit on the wall just to see if it
Right.
sticks. Ever since after to me the last good shit I really enjoyed from Drake, believe it or not, was that
Mm-hmm.
if you're reading this is too late
Right.
mixtape because it was a
Mixtape.
mixtape,
Right.
not an album, but now everybody wants to list mixtapes as albums now and shit like that. But yeah, I will listen to the Logic album. I'm gonna listen to it.
Logic album, 30
I will listen.
tracks. It's bang. I'm like, why? How come Method Man couldn't give us that with Cal too? He had them
Okay,
wasteful
no, no,
skits.
no,
He had
no.
those.
Okay. Now you're reaching. Now you're reaching.
He
No,
had those wasteful skits on there.
no,
You had Janet
no.
Jackson. You had
Okay, minus the skit.
Donald Trump on those.
Minus the skits. It
But
was a
even the skits on this album is funny. Like he have a skit with Michael Rappaport and that shit is funny. And the joint with Nems when like Nems is like calling like Nems have this series online where he like is in the street and he's like game calling people when they go by him. Like he's doing that on the Logic skit.
Man, Redman did that shit. Fucking Muddy Waters, man.
I know, but I'm saying like even the skits was DJ Tim, am I lying? The skits are hilarious. You know what I'm saying? It's not just the songs. Like you got like hilarious skits on there.
All right, like I said, I want to listen to the album. I'm listening to the album.
Hey, if you don't
Mind you,
like
I
it, you
wasn't
don't
even gonna
like
be.
it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But
Yeah, if I don't like it, I don't like it. But
I'm
the way y'all
giving,
talking
I'm
about this,
giving, I'm giving. We talking about it because I think it's a dope ass album. That's what I'm talking about. It. If it was whack, I
yeah.
would have said like, yo, I'm not feeling the Logic album.
Okay, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we got to give these newer artists they props when they deserve it. I think Logic's album is a solid album, and I think it's one of the best this year so far.
And I'll take your word for it. I'm gonna listen to it. I'll take your word for it. But you know me, I'm just not the biggest. All I'm saying, I'm not the biggest Logic fan like that. And then
Right.
when you said, because honestly, I feel like the
I
best hip hop album of the year so far is Pusha T's album. Honestly,
I think that's one of the best. I still like Conway's album, God Don't Make Mistakes. I think that was a
yeah,
solid album. I still like
yeah.
Tana Talk 4.
Can I talk
Um,
good?
who else?
Kendrick's album.
Kendrick's album was good. Mussolini and Ninth Wonder, that was a solid album. Conway and Alchemist, that was a solid album.
I
There's a
even like
lot of solid albums out. Hmm?
I even like some shit from Meth's new album. Believe it or not.
I didn't even hear that one. I'm afraid to hear that one because
What else? What else?
he's been disappointing us for like a whole damn decade. I don't even want to hear nothing from Method Man right now.
There's another new artist. Can't even think right now because my mind is just trying to
You know,
get ready.
even the new Conway project, Conway, the Conway and Troll drink, that shit was fire too. That drink, Paul Wall and Terminology, they album, that was a solid project.
I heard Paul Wall drop some shit.
Yeah, Static Selector did the album with them. I think they got a beat from Pete Rock on there.
Pete Rock.
Our Kendrick album was dope. It's not even my favorite Kendrick album though. I think people just got crazy with it.
Give me like I'm gonna stay on for like 5 minutes. All right. I think with the Kendrick album, people were just expecting like a hit, but it was more like a grown up album. Shit.
It was
A
good.
traditional
It's not. Let's not get carried away. People got carried away like it's the best Kendrick album. Like not better than To Pimp a Butterfly. Not better than Good Kid, Mad City. Those are still his best to me. Section 80.
Ooh, that's another artist. Baby King. That's another new artist I fuck
I
with.
haven't heard him. Baby King. Okay, I haven't heard his joint. Continuance is dope. Definitely, I love Currency. He's consistent. Every project is different from the last one. You
I'm
know,
sorry, I'm not picking. I can't even listen to the album no more. I'm sorry. Yeah, I respect your opinion, Tim. Don't worry. What do you think about 420 from 2000? You mean the 421 album from '06? That album was okay. It was solid.
cool.
I didn't even finish listening to this song yet. Shit. You said what?
Oh, the day after that was it had some joints and ain't no great album though.
Nah. Hell, what was that artist? There was another rapper I fucked with.
Logic did all the production himself too. He didn't go out and pay money for big name producers. Like what artist right now is doing a 30-track album and producing everything they self?
If I'm not mistaken, I thought Chris Brown was producing all his shit himself.
Yeah, his shit sound the same now though. I can't listen to no 30-track Chris Brown album.
I'm not gonna front. This song by Beyonce is kind of hot though.
You like it?
I like it.
Nah, Black Star album was fire. I love that album. For 9
Yeah,
songs, you bugging
that.
son.
Well, who said
Nah,
that Blackout Star album sucked?
nah,
Nah,
man.
nah.
All you
I'm not
listen
even the
to.
biggest Talib fan like that. That shit was fire.
Talib, that's one of Talib's best albums lyrically. He ain't sound like that in the whole decade.
He didn't. No.
Yeah, he ain't Prince. Only Prince could come out with 3, 4 albums like that. Man, Chris Brown ain't Prince.
You won't break my soul. See, this is how you do disco and house music and shit like that. I don't know what y'all everyone's crazy about this Drake shit
It
for.
was it was too short, and it's still better than half of niggas' albums with just 9 songs.
Ooh,
The Black
Black
Star
Star.
album,
Did you know Lupe
it's still better than half of. It's gonna be better than Lupe's new album. I guarantee you that.
I don't even care about Lupe's albums
I
anymore.
ain't like his shit in the whole decade. I don't care what Lupe drop anymore.
Better discography, Paul McCartney or David Bowie. Bowie. I haven't heard all of McCartney shit.
Yeah, Bowie.
Oh Jesus. I still have not watched that new Yo MTV Raps either. So
Me neither.
yeah, we
I
talked
never
about Freddie
watched
Gibbs
that
on
part.
this channel too.
Yeah, we did. We talked Freddie, man.
Talk Freddie Gibbs.
Freddie Gibbs is dope.
We talked about newer rappers in the past. So
Yeah. Larry June. You fuck with Larry June?
who?
Larry June.
Never heard for
He,
shit.
he from he from Cali. I think he from Fresno.
No, I never
Yeah.
heard for shit.
He doing a whole album with Alchemist right now. Larry June.
Alchemist doing albums with everybody.
Everybody. Everybody.
Let me text you this list for next week now and shit.
Yeah.
Cause mind you, I wasn't even doing a lot of reviews this fucking month. This is like my catch up review time and shit. I was supposed to be taking a little break and shit, but fuck it.
Take a break when you're dead.
Chill. Cause I said next week I wanted to talk about more. You said you want to talk about more better, more blues next week too.
Well, I mean, I put the idea out there, you know.
Yeah, cause that's a dope movie. I don't mind doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, let me text you. I'll text you Logic's album. Okay, Logic's album. Since everyone's like really on this now, I'm gonna check it out. Mind you, when I texted, I said potential. So
It's a dope ode to it's old school boom bap the way we remember it, man. When you got AZ on that album and RZA and Voice the 5'9", you got some dope features on there. The Game is on that.
I'm tired of hearing about game. I'm sick and tired of hearing that boy man's name and shit.
Yeah.
Hell, Eminem dropped a new song. No one's talking about that.
Did he? Was it good? I'm not gonna talk about it if it's crap.
It was on the Elvis
Oh
soundtrack.
Lord, it's probably crap.
Shit.
Elvis, I'm not even watching that movie.
Denzel Curry. I fuck with Denzel Curry. Y'all fuck with him?
Yeah, I don't care for him though. Can
But y'all care about
I mean,
Logic.
I don't think he could rap though. That's
What?
how I feel about him. You think he could rap?
Come on,
Okay.
come on,
I don't
man.
feel like he could rap, man.
I know I ain't talking about Jack Harlow up this bitch.
Nah, I'll pass on him. I
I know
like
MC
I
Ren.
like Drake's album. I thought Drake album was dope. It was a dance album, and he's singing. He's mostly singing on this album.
I'm good on that. Yeah, I'm good on that. Every time this man drops a new album, everyone treats it like it's the greatest thing ever. I'm good.
Well, it ain't the greatest thing at all, but I like it better than that last one he did last year.
You mean that last year's playlist
That
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 everyone wants to listen as an
yeah
album?
that bullshit with that terrible album cover.
Mind you, Earl Sweatshirt's album I fuck with.
I like some songs off of that. I didn't like the whole thing. I just thought it was the sound was just different. It was just a different sound from him.
I love that sound. I
You
love
love that
that.
sound?
Yeah, it's vintage Odd Future with that, but with a more contemporary twist.
Okay.
So I sent you three potential albums we can talk about on the Instagram and
Okay.
shit.
That's dope. Oh yeah, you did say that. You did say you want to talk about him.
Yeah. So we can. Thank you, Tim. Drake's new album hurt my ear. I cut it off real quick.
Oh wow.
That's how I felt about Views and shit.
Yeah, Views wasn't good. I didn't like that album either.
So Logic was rapping Beastie Boy rap vocals.
Yeah, on
Okay.
certain songs, he didn't sound like that for the whole album. There's like well, one or two songs that sound like that. But he was rapping. You know what I'm saying? It was the beats were great, and he produced all that shit.
Got you. Well, I'm gonna end this off right here because I'm definitely running late and shit. But
Ronnie, that's a dumb question because he ain't come out with shit else. We still waiting for Andre. He ain't come out with nothing.
I'm so weak. But I'm definitely gonna plan out this list and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Cause
Mm,
shit. Cause I'm not really trying to do a lot of reviews right at this second until after the collection video
right.
and stuff too. All right, I look through it, but I'm definitely gonna listen to the Logic album tonight and shit. Well, what I can listen to tonight,
You tell me if you like it.
but I do want to talk about if this new Beyonce album though I do want to talk about
Yeah,
it and
yeah,
shit.
definitely. I want it. They said disco. I'm like, yeah, let me hear this joint.
Yeah, because after that first single that break my soul shit, I'm not
Right.
that shit slaps and shit. Y'all can keep
Okay.
y'all little Drakes and shit. Y'all can keep y'all little Drakes and shit. She said I'm gonna drop this shit
Uh,
on midnight at Tuesday, and she said midnight on a
yeah.
Tuesday and shit.
Uh huh.
She's
Yep.
taking it back to
It
when shit was
was
dropped on Tuesday.
the anniversary for our first solo album was yesterday, so she knew what she was doing.
That's good. That's slick promotion and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like she had Jay-Z and Blue Ivy on that NBA game, and then she
Hmm.
erased her. That's good promotion.
Right.
Meanwhile, this little Canadian drops a fucking album he records in his fucking bathroom and shit.
Oh Lord. Wow.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not the biggest B fan and shit, but when she does shit right, she does shit right. I don't give a fuck.
Nice. And we gonna give her props if this shit is banging. If it's not, then we gonna come on and say so.
Yeah, yeah.
Like everybody
If it's
else.
trash, if it's trash, we're gonna say
Nobody is excluded. I don't care if they new artists or old
it.
artists. If your shit is whack, I'm saying it's whack.
Like I talk shit about Jay-Z. I talk shit
You know what I'm
about
saying? You already know.
fucking Def Squad with El Nino and shit. Some of my favorite artists got the loot, man. Shit.
Right, right, right.
Talib got it. Big
Yep.
Daddy Kane, oh, he definitely got it and shit.
Oh
So
God, Kane.
see that's the thing with like needle dropping all these other motherfuckers and shit
Mm,
like that. It was like these motherfuckers try to be so hard to appeal to the
right,
artists and say everything was just golden and shit like that. We ain't doing
right.
that fucking shit.
Facts.
We ain't doing that fucking shit.
Nope.
But
I'm not doing
anyway,
none of that shit. The like motherfuckers will lie today. They will lie on themselves just to gain followers and views, and I'm not doing that. Fuck all that. If that's the case, I'll stop doing this whole podcasting thing altogether.
I'm weak.
You know, not for no money, not for nothing. I gotta tell my truth, and if these niggas is whack, we gonna come out and say, yo, this album was trash. I ain't fucking with it. If it's solid, like Logic album, I'm gonna say, yo, Logic album is solid. We gotta discuss it.
Sure. We'll see about that. But I know tomorrow. What time tomorrow? Let's just fucking do it 11 o'clock. Fuck it.
Okay.
They're gonna be the very white double review when it comes to his first two records and stuff like that. Can really can't wait to talk about that one, honestly. So
Right.
really can't wait to talk about that one. I think Wednesday is gonna be the Johnny Gill Provocative album, which
That's a dope album.
yeah,
I was shocked. I was like, okay, Johnny got another dope album besides the self title that nobody mentions. The always
Johnny's
my
90s
mind.
was dope. I loved Provocative and the one
Yeah.
from '96.
I didn't hear that one, the '96 one.
we got it for the breakdown and shit.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
But it was a
I
while
never
back
bought it.
ago.
Yeah, I never bought it though.
Yeah, like
What about
there's
Key
one
Sweat?
thing.
We already did Key Sweat. We already talked about Key Sweat. You want us to talk about the whole damn all the Key Sweat albums?
I don't even have Make It
Like
Last Forever. So
we got time for that.
yeah, I think we'll get talked about eventually and shit. But yeah, man. This one was. I mean, yeah, the Johnny Gill. Cause I gotta wake up early Thursday and shit like that too. So I'm trying to figure out what time. I'll let you know what time would work for that. I'm gonna double check with Ashley.
All right.
And I know Thursday is also gonna be the Boosie Collins breakdown and shit too. Which that one I can't wait to talk about. Out of all the P
Yeah.
Funk episodes, that's the one I can't wait to talk about the most.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still trying to do the whole favorite G Funk song that sampled P Funk sometime next
Right.
week. It's just that this whole new fucking job is just getting ready for these exams and stuff. It just took up a lot of my time.
Yeah.
So
The 1989 R&B list. You want to do that this week too?
late, we can do that late this week.
Okay.
Probably like this weekend and shit. Cause like I said, when I tell you I'm busy this whole fucking week, I'm busy as fuck.
Right.
Just not even just YouTube shit, just other personal shit I got handled and stuff.
No doubt.
But yeah, man. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much everything so far this week and stuff. And y'all should know collection video is gonna be July 3rd and stuff like that. I think I have about 3 more albums until I'm really done to get. I know I
Mm-hmm.
got one album in the mail, which I'm waiting on. I don't know. This motherfucker did not give me the tracking number yet, so
Don't
I'm
you
looking
hate
myself.
that when they don't give you the tracking number?
Right, I told this motherfucker, give me the tracking number. I paid for this fucking shit. Give me the fucking number and stuff like that. Because if I don't get my fucking shit, somebody's gonna get the ass beat.
Yeah. That
That's
happened
my
to
big.
me. I'm like, yo, anytime I win shit, I'll be like, yo, send me the damn tracking number. So I ain't out here looking. UPS is so fucked up since COVID. It's like give me the tracking number so I could just you know look out for it. You
Right.
know.
I swear to God, motherfucker be tripping and shit. But yeah. I would definitely catch up with y'all tomorrow. Appreciate this try as usual.
No doubt.
And also check out the Heatwave Too Hot to Handle. They re-released this album I think 2015, so I think that should still be in print.
Yes.
Yeah. So other than that, hope everyone has a good night. Peace.
Peace.